With finite wild fish stocks rapidly declining due to overfishing, the need for a more sustainable prawn feed was high on the agenda for CSIRO's Dr Nigel Preston.
Up until very, very recently, in fact up until we developed this product called Novak, of the 90 million tonnes of wild fish that the world's fishing fleet catches every year, 30 million tonnes of that is taken, ground up, dried and fed to farmed fish or prawns.
It has taken more than 10 years, but Dr Preston and his team have been successful in producing a more sustainable and cost-effective prawn feed.
Over the past 10 years, we've been on a journey to discover a way of meeting the prawns' needs without having to use any wild harvest fish meal, and doing it in a way that's much more cost effective than going out and having a fleet of fishing boats, catching fish, bringing them back, drying them, etc. And we've succeeded.
Novak, which is based on tiny marine microbial organisms, is produced in a way that will ensure there is no longer reliance on wild fish stocks in the future.
The process we're controlling is how to grow tiny marine organisms, marine microbial organisms, how to feed them, how to harvest them, how to do it sustainably, and how to do it scalably, so that we can do this to produce all of the feed that the prawns require.
While Novak's specific ingredients remain a secret, Dr Preston says the process involves taking waste products from the world's plant agricultural industries, such as wheat, rice and sugar, and bioconverting them into sustainable prawn feed.
We're able to use marine microbial process to bioconvert that material into a product that when we harvest it and dry it and put it into a prawn feed, it makes the prawns grow 20 to 30 to 40% faster, depending on the diet formulation, and allows the feed companies to produce a product that has no wild harvest fish meal, but gives as good as or better results than diets containing fish meal. It's a world first in sustainability. If you want to use an analogy, if you imagine you're building the pyramids, and the pyramids are the building blocks, the proteins, the carbohydrates, the oils, Novak works like the overseer to the builders of the pyramid, whipping the whip a bit faster and putting those blocks together much more effectively and efficiently. It is a classic bioactive.
Dr Preston hopes this process can be developed further to end the reliance on wild fish stocks in all aquaculture farms in the future.
If we want to grow the world's aquaculture industries, which surely must be one of the biggest opportunities facing the planet, because 2/3 of the world is covered in salt water and the other third is where we've been trying to produce all the food for the world, we can't do that all. So if we're going to move into this and do it sustainably, then a sustainable alternative to wild harvest fish meal and fish oil for carnivorous and omnivorous fish is definitely our next target.